folks are upset at the Grammys because they have created a new category due to the backlash of Beyonce winning the Country Album of the Year award. So now the Grammy has a original country. Oh no, sorry,
contemporary country.
Yeah, a traditional country. Yeah. So do y'all feel like this is somewhat racist? I don't know, bro. Because I do. Okay, why, Ted?
I do. They're trying to split the award so it can go two ways. You can give it to a regular country singer with your image in point,
sure,
which is probably a white man with a guitar and a straw in his mouth.
Okay.
Versus somebody black like Beyonce, Lil Nas X, even.
Okay.
That's a different image of their country. So, all right, let's create two awards so we can stay on our tradition.
Okay. Yes and no. Like everything you said is 100% true, and I agree. However, what the Grammys is doing and been trying to do for a long time is get as many categories as possible so they could have more people winning and make it more star-studded. They did, like, if you look at like the Grammys are so confusing because there's so many categories and they're breaking them down into subcategories. Now, obviously, there was a lot of outrage with this traditionally white genre, which was also created by black people, but let's not even mention that. And this it's not pandering, it's a fact.
Oh, sorry.
It's pandering.
Okay.
How is it pandering when it's a fucking fact?
I'm sorry, let's go
country. We've agreed this. Just because it's a fact doesn't mean it has to be said in every context.
Well, I think this is I think it's pretty important in this context when we're speaking of the irony of this. Another genre created by black people, making it so it's more difficult for black people to win awards in that space, and to the point where they need to restructure the entire.
Wait, that's what I don't get. Both ways. Wait, you can't say this is
I do see it both ways, though. I do see it both ways.
Okay.
This is killing two birds with one stone.
Okay, got you.
It is allowing more, and there is a huge sonic difference between modern country music and traditional country music.
Where is the contemporary hip hop award at?
So
that's what I was going to say right now.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I was going to say right now.
That's the next point. So if we're doing that with country, now there needs to be a traditional hip hop award.
You just stole Tab Third's point. Stop talking about it. That's what I was saying.
Sure. No.
Are you done with the monologue?
Apparently so.
Nah, come on.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
I do that to you, bro.
No. It's all good. It's all good. No, I'm talking too much. With that being said, no, I completely agree.
You spoke for 30 seconds.
No, he didn't. He spoke for at least 3 minutes.
No, it's when you're as intelligent.
Hey, Beyonce is trash, bro. Let me tell you this. She couldn't win Album of the Year in her own category, so she went and tried to jump over the country, and she knew that she would be gifted that category by the Grammys because they're woke. They wouldn't even let her be on the ballot in the Country Music Awards. So how do you can't get on the ballot in the Country Music Awards? Wait a minute. You can't get on the ballot in the Country Music Awards, so you go and try to use your privilege and your connections in the Grammys to get a country album.
Word up. So what genre did she make? What was her previous album? What genre was her previous album?
She lost.
Hold on. What genre was her previous album?
She made 2 albums.
What genre?
She made 2. It was pop.
What was it? She did an entire house album.
Whatever.
She did an entire
she didn't win
house album.
Beyonce
and they tried to do the same thing.
Listen,
gatekeeper from that genre.
Beyonce is on the. Let me say some facts versus this glaze.
No, that's a
Beyonce
fact.
is on the.
You don't even know the type of music she makes, player.
Let me ask you a simple question.
Go ahead.
Is Beyonce's career on the downturn on the back end?
No, she's just getting older. She's more of the adult contemporary
crowd. Beyonce just had to sell $20 tickets, bro.
She is not. She is no longer at the apex of her career.
That's crazy.
You're not wrong.
Okay, wait.
She is no longer at the apex of her career.
So that would mean she's on the what? Backside of her career. She's getting old.
That's the most accurate
ain't working
thing
like they used to.
That's the most accurate thing.
She ain't getting. So what I'm telling you,
she just won a Grammy.
Let me just
so you can't say
make
she's
this
on the
point.
backside of her career.
Let me make this point.
Dick face.
Okay, go ahead.
Nobody,
I have no problem with the Beehive.
Come on, Wack.
I hate this.
Come on, Wack. Come on, Wack.
Listen.
Hey, Wack, you walking in like that? Bro walked in like the Kool-Aid man. He just snuck through the wall.
Hey, listen. I'm about to say something really incendiary.
Yeah.
Hey, Flacco, this makes you look even more like a pussy now. Because if me and Wack is in the room together and you ain't been in the room with one op yet.
It's gonna go down, y'all. Hold on, Wack. Brandon in here.
We're building.
Let me warn you, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
That Long Beach don't work for you. That's one of mine.
I'm on my own Long Beach area.
That's one of mine. That's one of mine.
I know him.
He's one of mine. He don't work for you. What's up,
Hey, just like the county jail, we got our own section. That's what we
It's a
do.
fact.
We ain't coming to take
So
over.
what is
We
it
just
y'all
come to
talking
carve
about?
out a
What's going
space.
on?
He PC
So
and I'm on the
country
main
been
line.
created-
It's all right. It's all
A second
right.
country award now called the traditional
Hey.
country album and the contemporary country album because folks were mad that Beyonce
That's
won it.
That's racist.
And then Brennan
Nah.
called her trash.
That's exactly
which I
my
don't
point.
understand how Beyonce is
That's
That was my point. They
Listen.
had to make two different
why would you
categories
make- it ain't
so they can
never been
allow
that.
her to have an
It's
award.
So now they
racist.
saying, listen, that's segregation.
Facts.
Fact.
It's racist against white people because it's like I can't win in my own genre, so now I'm trying to run over to your genre and take over. She lost to Harry Styles,
Let
bro.
me ask you a question.
And it was
Harry Styles is
'cause
hard.
Harry Styles is
Harry
the
Styles
shit.
is hard.
Let me ask you a
Beyonce
question.
just suck now. She used to be
let
okay,
me ask you a question.
and she sucks.
When you suck, first of all, Beyonce
Yeah,
the GOAT. Sucks at what?
Name
bro?
5 Beyonce songs.
No, sucks at what?
Can you name 5 Beyonce songs?
No, like listen.
Including or not including
No,
Destiny's
no,
Child.
listen to me. Sucks
I
at
can do
what?
either way.
Oh, you said she as a musician?
I say as a musician, she sold out on.
She has the most Grammys ever. How is she
Yeah,
suck?
Can you stop interrupting me, God?
No, you're
damn.
using the Grammys to call her trash, but she won the most
That's
Grammys
why-
ever.
Let me explain something to you about
Yeah,
Brandon.
yeah.
Nobody makes
Brandon-
the pussy.
Shout out to the
drier
BI,
than-
man.
Brandon,
Brandon,
you
no,
asked
Brandon.
the question, Flocko.
Nobody.
Answer the
Let me
She
question.
doesn't
ask
have
you,
a
how do you,
mathematical
bro?
rate.
How do you? How do you?
Me, I'm 39.
Okay, let me. Okay, Usher. Usher sucks.
Usher has a no. He doesn't suck,
He can never suck, right?
but he's on the back end of his career.
No, bro, he's
older. He's
already
in the
solidified.
Vegas
He's not trying to
residency
prove a
phase.
career no more.
Right.
Pay for how is Usher? That's like saying that's like saying on
Michael
real
Jackson
shit.
sucks.
Eminem's trying to prove a career. He's already who he is.
Let me
It's
say this.
solidified.
Same thing with Wayne.
Beyonce.
Yeah, it's like he's not
Same thing
trying
with
to
Wayne.
prove a
Yeah,
career.
Wayne can drop as many trash
Beyonce-
albums as he wants.
Exactly.
Wait. So, sorry. Go ahead.
Beyonce is shameless. See, Usher and Wayne and these people are not going to go to the extent to stay relevant that Beyonce is doing. Beyonce is
Wayne
like
just
how,
had Jelly Roll on his album.
Never finish a damn
You're going at Beyonce?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Go ahead, Brendan. You gotta let me finish. Go ahead.
Beyonce was over the hill a while back. She should have just been like, she should have did what Gladys Knight and Diana Ross did. They stepped to the side and let the younger generation come to the fore.
Yeah.
You got Jasmine Sullivan, Summer Walker, all these girls, Ari Lennox, all these. It's their time. But Beyonce is the big fat old who won't get out the way, so they can step
No,
aside.
wait.
We're not doing that to Beyonce,
come on, bro. First of all, it's 12 months
Brandon,
in
come
a
on.
year, right? They can go out, tour, drop their albums anytime.
Yeah.
Beyonce is not in their way. She is who she is, bro.
Yeah, she's not even
You
in their
go-
category with the mother.
Beyonce,
What are you
no,
talking
let me
about?
prove
Closer
you're
to
wrong.
Rihanna,
You're
if
wrong.
anything.
You want to tell you why you're wrong? Because Beyonce, because she didn't want to bring none of the younger generation to open up for her, she had to resort to selling $20 tickets.
Those are nosebleeds up
It
top.
doesn't matter what it was. There was a time when Beyonce would have packed out that
She just
soapbox
did a
with no
tour.
effort.
Yeah.
She just did one and
Brandon,
double back.
Brandon,
She's
she
losing
just won a
popularity.
Grammy. She just won a Grammy.
Listen,
So
bro,
what
that's
you're
not a
talking
real
about-
gamer.
I mean, what
That's
we
like
talking-
LeBron's bubble
like,
championship.
if you want it, you're acting
Don't
like
disrespect the
That's
bubble.
like
That's the
the-
hardest
Renaissance
championship
Yeah,
to
what are
get.
you talking about?
This is just like, this is exactly the same as when the NBA started the in-season tournament.
tournament.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, listen.
They're making special
Okay.
categories.
I
for
got
these
a
games.
question for you.
That's the
I
Luka
low-key
style.
feel
I got a
that, though.
question for you,
This is-
I
Brandon.
low-key feel that.
Brandon.
That in-season tournament
Hey,
is
Brandon.
ass.